We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, guys? Samuel Senek here with Real Sports Cards. We are live. What do you say we get into a little Bowman Chrome football? Let's go. 4-case pick your player on Bowman Chrome release day. This is one of my favorite products of the year. I love me some college football. Let's jump right in. 2 hobby cases, a jumbo case, and a delight case. We are going to have an insane amount of autos. I loaded up on top loaders. Tons of color. And hopefully a whole bunch of short prints and case hits and everything else all in this one. There's our 2 hobby cases. Here we go, a little jumbo case. And now let's see our delight case. Good luck, everybody. Let me know who's here hanging out with us. No, there's 2 more. Oh, quick draw. Oh, Alan, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I'm going to try to do it for you, but I'm not going to put him on the showcase. I'll tell you that much. There is our 10-box delight case that you can see off on the side camera. We got the money mint. We're going to need it for this break. Absolutely loaded prospect class. And when you look at this year's compared to last year's was solid, but it was really like a running back was the top chase, which is crazy to say. We got a whole bunch of big QBs to chase this year. And a whole bunch of solid running backs and wideouts as well. I'm bummed they weren't able to get the 2 big Ohio State boys in it with San and Jeremiah. But to make up for them not putting the Ohio State guys in, they loaded up the Gophers, so I can't be that mad. What's up, Connor? Casey, the pumpkins are only available in store. First come, first serve. If we have some extra, maybe we'll throw them on the app. Maybe. But we'll have those in stock in the shop through the weekends. All right, let's get into it. Box number 1. This stuff looks good. There's Diego Pavia. Saw a lot of this ripped in the store today. Upside down, Javante Barnes. This is going to be our first auto base ink for the Oklahoma Sooners. Javante Barnes on the board. All sorts of base. There's Taylon Taylor. First Bowman refractor. So LJ Martin out of 350 with the yellow refractor. Little Rocco Becht. Love Rocco. Denzel Boston on the X-Fractor. And Aiden Mazzell. Refractor for the Florida Gators. Upside down. Oh, that's sick. 67/99, John Mateer. On the insert ink for Oklahoma. Impulsive ink of John Mateer to start us off. That's a beauty. He's got the Mateer spot. He is going to John Mateer. Ray, 32 Ray. Nice hit, Ray. There's Drake Lindsay with the first Bowman. There's Bryce Underwood. Braden Locke, green to 275. There's Lenora Sellers. He was sitting up there. Big old close spot in this one. GJ Frederick, X-Fractor. Troy Stellato, first Bowman refractor. And how about a little first box magic for the Bryce Underwood spot. Quick draw. Campus Stars signatures, Bryce Underwood right away. How about 2 big quarterbacks coming out back to back? I love it. I don't love it. All right, I lied, quick draw. I'm throwing him in the mitt for you. I'll let you hold the mitt for a little bit. And is that our 4th? Is this 2 autos per box? We got 4 autos here in our first hobby box. Evan Pryor, first Bowman blue ink out of 150, Cincinnati. That's on, no, that's not a sticker. Or that is on a sticker. The Mateer is, yeah, the Mateer is on card. They threw some more on card autos in here than they have before. There's a handful of first Bowman guys that I've seen that have on card ink. There's Myoga on a refractor. Koi Parrot insert is sick. And that is box number 1. That was a stacked box. Oh my goodness. Let's leave up all these refractors at the end. X-Fractors are going to be a little easier to go through. Of course, we'll sleeve up all the color as well. All right. Not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. Man, if we keep seeing, I'm really curious to see how many boxes have more than 2 autos. That was wild. Get this showcase loaded up with all sorts of big names here. Ooh, going down. I didn't even make you wait for it or sweat it out, Alan. What the heck? Seriously. Delight's the one. I mean, Delight has, is Delight 3? Yeah, Delight's 3 autos per box. Jumbo is 4. Well, let's test it out in box number 2. Or hopefully we don't have another box that has, there's Acropolis, Sam Levitt. That's sweet. There is Jay Nixon out of 225 for UCF. Hopefully we don't have a no auto box. that would be a bummer. Peyton Lewis refractor for Tennessee. Little shimmer. Taylor Tatum. Those are unnumbered shimmers. Didn't have any of those in the first box. Eric Singleton on the X-Fractor. There's Refractor Junior Vandeross for Toledo. And Troy Stellato. Little green mini diamond out of 275 for Kentucky. There's Emmett Brown out of 225, Coastal Carolina. Of course, no auto yet. Haynes King on the refractor. Acropolis, Dante Moore. And Deshaun Bishop, Shimmer for Tennessee. X-Fractor, Joey Aguiar. 689, I'm just looking at the back. Okay, that is his base. I didn't know if it was a first for Aguiar or not. Little refractor, Kevin Coleman. And, well, there it is. Maybe that's a reason. Jaden Virgin Morgan out of 150. So no autos in box number 2. So we're back to even now. We thought we were up. They brought us right back down to even. Yeah, we're still at our average of 2 autos per box, so I'm not mad. Get my stacks all in there, correct order. Give me a whole bunch of stuff to sleeve here. All right, let's get back on track now in box 3. First box would have been a great personal. Second one, not as much. Like I said, we'll rip through these 2 hobby cases first. And then go Jumbo and Delight. Just take it a little bit. We'll wear my fingers out to start this with all these hobby packs. All right, here we go. Box 3. There's Max Clare out of 15. Let's go. 10 of 15 on the white refractor. Man, that looks good. Max Clare, the stud OH. Alan, give me an IO. Give me an IO. There's Talon Taylor on the refractor. Rocco Becht on the College Roll Playbook. There is Isaiah Satagna out of 99, Oklahoma. X-Fractor, Anthony Rogers. DT, Aiden Mazzell, refractor for the Gators. And Dazon Stribling out of 150, or 350, excuse me, on the yellow. And there's some ink. Had me worried there for a second. CJ Allen, Georgia Bulldogs. First Bowman base ink for Georgia. We got Diego Pavia. There's a nice first Bowman refractor. We'll get him sleeved up right away. And LJ Martin out of 350 for BYU. With an X-Fractor, Lenora Sellers for South Carolina. Some big rookie color coming up there. And Nate Johnson. I can't tell if that is. That is not. That's just a base refractor. Not an image variation. Nate Johnson. And blue ink, let's go. James Peoples. Blue mini diamond ink to 150. OH. James Peoples here is going to... Where's he at? The Koi Fan 25 with the closer spot. I might need to get this one. I might need to get that one. All right, great box number 3, loaded up with some Ohio State Buckeyes. In case you guys weren't aware, I'm a little bit of a Buckeye fan. I got dual citizenship though. Born and raised an Ohio State fan, but then graduated from the University of Minnesota. So I'm pulling for both those teams here in this one. I'm pulling for everyone, but those are my two teams. I want to see some Coy. Coy Parrish first Bowman's Minnesota's own. The Gophers definitely have a better checklist in this year's Bowman Chrome U than the Buckeyes. With Drake Lindsay and Coy Parrish first. The only issue with James Peoples is he was supposed to be part of a two-man kind of wrecking crew this year, but then you got that young Bo Jackson that came up almost out of nowhere and has been lighting it up for the Buckeyes over the past handful of weeks. They said our running game was going to be the issue this year, but man, I don't know. We got some dogs back there. There is Carson back on the college rule playbook to 150. I like that. Carson back on the board. There's Coy on the insert once again. Troy Stellato refractor. And Pierce Clarkson, first Bowman Shimmer, UCLA. X-Fractor. Man, the names are so tiny. That is Decker DeGraff on the X-Fractor. Avery Johnson, first Bowman refractor, K-State. And Caden Salter out of 225. He had his first Bowman's last year, I believe, with Liberty before transferring into Colorado. There we've got Luke Reynolds. Big dog, first Bowman refractor, ink to 299 for Penn State. Refractor ink, we'll throw him on the board. Just keep getting our showcase rounded out here. And Haynes King with the first Bowman refractor for Georgia Tech. With Fernando Mendoza out of 225, the Fuchsia Mini Diamond. Your Heisman front runner right now for Indiana. All right, there we go. Now we got a full showcase. Now we just make it better. Little D'Angelo Pons, X-Fractor. Followed by Kevin Coleman on the refractor. And Bryson Washington out of 150, first Bowman True Blue ink. The running back out of Baylor on the True Blue ink. We'll knock Luke Reynolds to get some more True Blue up top. There's A.J. Turner, box 4 down. Who else is here hanging out with us this afternoon? Bowman Chrome U football release day today. Yeah, two great football releases. Bowman Chrome U football and Panini Absolute. All the Wisconsin boys are ripping some Absolute, doing some kaboom chasing. We'll have plenty of Absolute here in Minnesota for the Saturday ship tomorrow. I think we're going to run this pick your player back too, to be honest. Look for another pick your player to drop here tonight. I'm in the mood to rip another one of these things tomorrow. Bowman combined with college football. It's legit two of my favorite things in the world. Alright, there is Michael Toffee with the first Bowman Base Ink Texas. DT. I like the images they use. It's like kind of muted, so they don't like pop, but they look really clean. There's Quintavion Wisner on the refractor. Little Josh Hoover out of 275 for TCU. X-Fractor Matt Lauder. There's Nate Frazier on a first Bowman refractor. And auto number 2, Maddox Madsen. First Bowman Inc. Boise State. Give me all the quarterback autos here. Maddox Madsen. With DeJon Stribling out of 150. True Blue first Bowman for Ole Miss. Kyson Brown first Bowman refractor. Aguilar and Bryson Washington on the shimmer. Followed by some more Max Clare with the X-Fractor. Should have auto number 2 coming up. Chris Brazil. Refractor. There's Colin Simmons out of 325. He's a dog. And nothing else there. Did we get 2 autos there? Ready to count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 through 5. Yeah, we did. My bad. Let's see here. I'm going to have to adjust these stacks just a little bit. We got 350, 325, 275, 225. All sorts of different color that we're rolling through here. Let's start popping some low numbered stuff. I want to see those oranges and reds. I want to see a super. We need something big on Bowman Chrome U football release day. Back at it again. Box number 6. Hudson Clement. True Blue Ink to 150. It's a handful of True Blue autos so far. Hudson Clement out of 150 for Illinois. Lenore Sellers. First Bowman refractor. And Quinton Martin Jr. out of 325. Penn State. Buckeyes got Penn State this weekend. There's Coy Parrish with the first Bowman X-Fractor. Mike Alejado with a refractor. And Brant Wesco Jr. Clemson on the refractor, ink to 299. It's a nice one. Clemson. Was that Clemson back-to-back? Oh, it was Illinois and Clemson. I saw the colors matching. We've got C.J. Allen out of 75. The purple is 75. Drake Lindsay, College Roll Playbook. Matt Lauder, refractor for Boise State. And a little green, Mark Gronowski. Iowa out of 99. Green shimmer, first Bowman. Definitely not throwing anything Iowa on the showcase. Kennedy Urlacher on an X-Fractor. And Anthony Rogers, first Bowman refractor. OH. There's Jaden Powell out of 350 on the yellow mini diamonds. I'll give Michigan and Bryce Underwood some love on the showcase, but I'm definitely not giving any love to Iowa. Sorry, guys. And Underwood might be the only Michigan guy that ever ends up on the showcase. This is like 2 years ago when I had to put a bunch of J.J. McCarthy's on the showcase. They just keep coming out with these quarterbacks that for some reason people like. It doesn't make any sense. Starting off our second half here of case number 1. I'm just leaving all the higher numbered color right now. Like I said, I'll go back through and get everything top loaded up before these ship out. We've got some Halloween plans tonight. It's going to be my first Halloween at the new house. I'm excited to see what we get for trick-or-treaters. I got some Pokemon trick-or-treat bundles, some football, and some basketball Halloween bundles that we'll be giving it out at the Seneca household tonight. There's Whit Weeks out of 275. Little Dawson Pendergrass X-Fractor. Brian Wesco on the refractor. Kennedy Urlacher out of 350. And, oh, that's sick. Terry Bussey out of 10. Black Shimmer ink with the Go Aggies inscription. How sick is that? Terry Busey is going to... Let me scroll down here. Where is he at? Case Towsley. Go Aggies. Nice hit, Case. Let's see. We'll knock Evan Pryor on the blue to get the Black Shimmer auto up there. Dallin Hayden with a refractor. And Jaden Greathouse. Nice. Out of 99. Green ink. For Notre Dame, wearing those CFP championship jerseys. Jaden Greathouse to 99 is going to knock Bryson Washington. Couple nice low-numbered autos here. There's Caden Hauser out of 99. Green refractor. Mendoza refractor. Kevin Jennings. I mean, that is an image variation. There we go. First Bowman image variation. First one we've seen so far. Kevin Jennings. I was going to say, there's no way that's not an image variation, right? Let's see. Kevin Jennings making his way to Brad Newton. There you go, Brad. That's a great hit right there. That's a great hit, actually. Let's see. All right, I'll knock Max Clare. We got James Peoples up there. We'll get Kevin Jennings up top with the image variation. I didn't know if they were going to be throwing firsts on the variations or not. Oh, that's kind of sick. Oh, how about a little case hit action? Ty Simpson with the Dean's List case hit. Alabama Dean's List. We're going to have a big showcase here. I'm going to be stacking stuff up like crazy. Might as well start early. Matt Jones on a Shimmer and Avery Johnson X-Fractor. With Decker DeGraff on a refractor to wrap us up. Tell you what, guys, this product is not disappointing so far. Keep going with these X-Fractors and Shimmers. Roll. Let me know who you're looking for when you hop in the stream. Who do we still need to find here in case number 1? There's plenty, guys. Go check in. There's plenty of guys that we still gotta find. want to see some mascot ink, too. Give me a Goldie the Gopher mascot auto. That's the best way to go about Bowman Chrome football, Jake. 100%. Let's go. We've got Ja'Cory Barney, the Nebraska first Bowman ink. Ja'Cory Barney Jr. for the Huskers. DJ Frederick, first Bowman refractor. And Reed Harris out of 350 for Boston College. X-Fractor Matt Lauder. There's a refractor Joey Aguilar. And Luke Altmaier on-card gold refractor auto numbered to 50. Let's go. Bowman Chrome Prospect auto variation. That is nasty. Luke Altmaier on the board. Going to me, myself, and I. That's nasty. I like that card. Let's see. Well, might as well double down on the double ups here on the left side to get Altmaier gold up top. That's a pretty stacked showcase right now. Sick. I love that card. There's Dante Moore. We've got Ahmad Hardy to 325. Lewis Bond, first Bowman refractor. And TJ Frederick, green to 99 for the U. A little Max Clare X-Fractor. Preston Stone refractor for Northwestern. And Trevor Pena out of 275 Penn State. It's a lot of low-numbered autos from what I'm seeing. A lot. All right, through our first hobby case yet. Adjusting this camera. Bryce Underwood still in the money mitts. Back at it. We got Danny O'Neill out of 325. Wisconsin Badgers. X-Fractor Lenora Sellers. And Traylon Ray on the refractor for Ole Miss. Oh, that's sick. Marcel Reed on-card throwback auto to 99. How awesome is that? Texas A&M with the 1955 Bowman ink. Marcel Reed going to Matty B. Nice hit, Matty. All right, we're gonna knock the Mendoza color right now to get Marcel Reed ink up top. We'll see. We'll try to put Mendoza back up on the showcase here at some point. That's a great card. And Dawson Pendergrass, first Bowman base ink for Baylor. For our second auto there. Denzel Boston refractor. Little Josh McCray out of 75. Purple Shimmer. X-Fractor Anthony Rogers. C.J. Allen, first refractor. Joe Royer out of 350. And Malik Murphy out of 150 with the first Bowman Blue Mini Diamond for the Beavers. There's Braden Locke, refractor. All right, we're still rolling. I didn't necessarily know what to expect. Like I was saying, it's a loaded class, but this showcase looks great. What up?
What's up?
Well, Bowman Chrome football. It's got a Michigan player in the money miss, so it's probably not that good of a break, to be honest.
I don't know. I see some OSU up there.
Well, of course. You got to offset the good with the, the bad with the good. Just really saw a lot of low-numbered autos, a couple insert autos. They did more on-card this year than they ever have before.
Okay.
Which is a nice change.
Are you watching hockey?
Yeah.
While you work? You're on the clock.
Just looking, browsing.
Man.
Occasionally peeping, I should say. I don't even know if this game is live right now.
I think it is, because Erickson and I he mentioned it when we were on our way back from the airport.
Halloween afternoon time slot.
Oh, there we go. Indiana University. Let's go.
I think he's the Heisman frontrunner right now.
Yep, Mendoza action.
He hasn't seen the Ohio State defense yet, so that's probably why he's been looking so solid.
Oh,
There's Ty Simpson, nice one out of 125 for Bama. There will be, yes, we're gonna drop another one tonight to break tomorrow night with me. We're running this back for sure. I gotta rip some more Bowman Chrome football. Aaron Graves on the next fractor, upside down. Jair Hill, refractor. Yeah, so I'll probably get that teased up right after this one finishes up. Josh Cameron out of 350. And Mazeo Bennett Jr., South Carolina, first Bowman base ink. There is all the refractors upside down. DeAndre Moore Jr. refractor. And Traylon Ray, green shimmer to 99. Owen McCown with an X-fractor. Grayson James, first Bowman refractor. And upside down, true blue ink, Eric Rivers. Numbered to 150, Georgia Tech. With some true blue ink. So yeah, look for 4 or number 2 to drop around 10 or 10:15 tonight. There's Danny O'Neill out of 350 for Wisconsin. And that is Javon Tracy, Gophers, first Bowman refractor. 2 boxes left in our first hobby case. Flying through sleeves and top loaders. Give me a nice long recap too with all this color. It's obvious now that that first box was just a fluke, with the 2 autos from the second box getting thrown in there. Been pretty consistent at 2 autos ever since then, which is not a bad thing. Part of me was hoping we'd see 4 autos every single box. They double loaded it. got Shimmer Anthony Rogers. X-Fractor Dallas Wilson. And Taylor Taylor with a refractor. There's some ink right up on top. Chase Roberts. BYU first Bowman auto. I keep thinking the Joey is a black refractor with that night sky in the background. There's Malik Rutherford with our first orange refractor out of 25. Orange non-auto for GT, Georgia Tech. Oranges look good. I like it. Maiden Mazzell with a refractor for the Gators. And Javonte Barnes out of 350. Yellow refractor. Deuce Alexander. X-Fractor for Ole Miss. Diego Pavia with another first Bowman refractor. Grayson James. Blue mini diamond to 150. And Luke Wysong. First Bowman base ink Arizona wideout. On Wysong for box number 11. Upside down, Nate Johnson with the refractor. All right, some last box mojo is what we're looking for now in our first case. Let's see it. One box left. I do really like how this showcase is looking right after one case. This is my only break for the day. Wisconsin boys, we ripping plenty more Bowman Chrome football, absolute football, Tops basketball, a whole bunch of other stuff throughout this afternoon and evening. I'll be Titus in the afternoon with you guys, and me back tomorrow. There's some more ink. Another insert auto. That is Chase Roberts. Campus Stars signatures for BYU. Unnumbered Campus Stars signatures. Chase Roberts is going to MN Twin Viking. I like those insert autos. We've got LJ Martin to 225. Upside down, Chris Vezina on the refractor. Chris and Christopher Vezina are the same person. They're listed differently in this product. There's Max Clare as a shimmer. Kevin Jennings on the X-Fractor. And Jack Andrews, first Bowman refractor for Texas. Yellow, Jacoby Jackson to 350. And Kanye Udo out of 299. Great refractor auto for Arizona State. Kanye is going to be our last auto of the case. Aiden on the refractor for Michigan State. And Eric Rivers out of 275 with the green. AJ Turner, X-Fractor for the Gophers. And Caden Lee, first Bowman refractor. That is case number 1 in the books. 1 down, 3 left to go on the Big Boy 4K, sir. Let's keep it rolling. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm very happy with case 1. We'll see if case number 2 can deliver even more strong now.
I need numbers for Brad.
Got it.
Because I have to get. We're already behind on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then I think we got wave 2.
Yeah, I saw that a little bit ago.
So, I was looking for actual numbers. But,
Yeah, I didn't take a look at it either.
So I gotta send that info to Brad ASAP.
Okay. Sounds good.
We probably should have had it all shipped today.
Yeah.
So give me a call after you're done.
Okay. All right. Second case. Let's see it. Start me off with a banger. We've got upside down. That is Draylon Miller with the. I'm trying to see what the hashtag is. Hashtag BISLZ. I have no idea what that means. Out of $2.99, if someone knows what that means, help me out. BISLE. I'm not sure. There is Aiden with a refractor. I like the inscriptions, though. Keep giving me the inscriptions. There's Chris Brazell out of 350. First I was thinking, like, go Buffs or something. That's definitely not it. Grayson James on an X-Fractor. And Ukulele, first Bowman refractor. Upside down. Sawyer Robertson with a green refractor auto out of 99. Baylor Bears on the green. Bizzle, if you're upset because I just pull more heat than you, it's all right. There's Luke Altmaier on a shimmer. There is Keon Jenkins, X-Fractor. Lee on a refractor. And Malik Rutherford, blue out of 150 for Georgia Tech. We got Kevin Jennings out of 75 for SMU. Chris Vezina on a refractor. To wrap up box number 1. We had a numbered parallel of Mendoza in the first box. Numbered at 225 Mendoza on the Fuchsia Mini Diamond. No ink yet for him. 100% I do. I'm trying to get him knocked out as soon as I can. Let's go. Isaac Wilson out of 225. We got Prabula on the X-Fractor. Jack Endries, first Bowman refractor. And there's a nice name. Campus Star Signatures. Lenora Sellers. Let's go. Lenora Sellers, Inc. Here in our second case. He is going to... Where's he at? Sellers, the Koi fan! With Lenora Sellers, Inc. Let's see. We're going to knock... let's knock James Peoples now. I'm going to be honest. I'm taking Lenora Sellers over James Peoples, even though I love that auto. And second up, Anthony Evans III, first Bowman base ink for Miss State. We've got DeAndre Moore refractor. Preston Stone out of 225. Javon Tracy refractor. And a blue Jaden Baugh out of 150. It's a cool insert. Lettered up blue refractor. I like that actually. Little green shimmer. Krishan McCray out of 99 for Michigan State with the jersey match. Jadarian Price X-Fractor. Jared Hill with a refractor. And Denzel Boston out of 325 on those Aquas. Bizzle, why don't you like Yang Hansen? I didn't know there was beef there. It's been a little bit. We haven't had too many Friday releases lately. Whatever, Bizzle. No, I know. Usually it's like a late Friday night break on something that's a new release, but there hasn't been really anything, any at least big time releases like Bowman Chrome Football that have come out lately. What up, smart guy? That unassigned spot people slept on. That spot's sneaky loaded. We'll find a little bit of both. Find some big names. We'll find some of those unassigned guys for you. We're doing hobby first. So 2 hobby cases back to back. OH! Anthony Rogers, first Bowman base sync for the Buckeyes. There's Tanner Koziel, first Bowman refractor. And Ja'Cory Barney out of 325. So we're going 2 hobby, then jumbo, then to light. Xavier Brown, X-Fractor. Jace Brown, refractor case State. And Brant Wesco. That is on-card ink of Wesco out of 150. Clemson. I like that card a lot, too. Brant Wesco. Blue ink out of 150. I don't think I'm going to put him on the showcase, though, but I like that card a lot. We've got Wayshawn Parker out of 350 for the Utes. Brennan Sorsby with a refractor. That is not a variation. No, just a base refractor. Just want to make sure I double check so I don't miss one of those. There's Harrison Wallace out of 75 with the purple shimmer. X-Fractor Justice Lowe. Trent Walker on the refractor. And John Stribling out of 350 for Ole Miss. I want to see a mascot so bad. I haven't seen any yet. They're tough to hit. I think they're like 1 in 5 cases on the base mascots. Then they have the autos and then obviously numbered parallels as well. Drew Eller is not in this product. I don't know what the deal was. I don't know if it's contractual or what, because he obviously has been in Bowman products before. Last year or year before. But yeah, they did not get him back in this year. Slept on Premiere. I didn't sleep on Premiere. We were limited due to production. I ordered every single box I could. All right, nice. Getting Veldkamp on-card gold auto to 50. FAU with the Veldkamp True Gold ink. Give me more True Gold. I like it. Who's Veldkamp going to? Getting Veldkamp is going to Jake's Hobbies. There you go, Jake. True Gold on-card ink. First Bowman. Quarterback. $10. Attaboy, Jake. Matt Jones with a refractor. Upside down. Little Carson Beck color to 225. His first Miami cards. X-Fractor James Peoples. Little Kirk Francis, first Bowman refractor, and Aiden Chillis with the base ink. He had his first Bowman last year. I am afraid that Jeremiah Smith and Julian Sand will not be getting first Bowmans. There's Taylor out of 325. I think they are both exclusive with Panini. I don't know if it's just this year thing or if it's all the way. There's Reggie Virgil on a refractor. I don't know. Oh, some base upside down. We've got Nick Harbor on the shimmer. X-Fractor Gunner Stockton. Nice one there for Georgia. Didn't see much Stockton at all. There's John Mateer on the refractor. Tell me that's an image variation. It is not. It's a John Mateer base. That looks great. Upside down, Lewis Bond out of 275. There we go. Yeah, I was super excited for both those guys, obviously. A bit bummed to see that neither of them were in Bowman Chrome. So hopefully there's a way to get them in over the next year or two, but I'm not holding my breath for it, unfortunately. It is Mendoza's first this year, yes. Mendoza's a first. Ryan Williams was a first last year, actually. Yeah, so the fact that Jeremiah, well, I guess even Sand, too, could have been a first last year, despite not having played before that as a freshman last year. That makes me not hopeful that they'll get in Bowman. But you better believe I'm going to be ripping some. We got NT Collegiate football coming out soon. Jeremiah and Julian have both been in some early 2025 Panini products like Elite and Luminance. I know Jeremiah's for sure an NT Collegiate. It is what it is. We'll still have stuff to chase. There's Graves on an X-Fractor. Johnny Daniels, first Bowman refractor. And Bryson Washington with the first Bowman basing for Baylor. There is Braylon Russell. Back-to-back base autos. Woo Pig. Isaiah Satania on a first Bowman refractor, non-variation there. Bryant Wesco out of 225. Bizzle, He may have an Alabama first Bowman a couple years ago. It's just as low out of 99. Oregon. I'm not 100%. I feel like Caleb Downs had his first Bowman back when he was with Alabama 2 years ago. Kevin Jennings, X-Fractor. Draylon Miller, Refractor. And Billy Edwards out of 350. Followed by nice DT. Darius Taylor to 275. Roll the boat, Sky Mago Gophers. Devon Dampier on the Refractor. He's a stud. Best corner in the nation. BIA. Best in America. But I say, quarterback safety, same thing. I'm locked in on the break, Bizzle. Stop distracting me. What's up, Sean? I know I've said his name. I don't know what exactly we've hit for him. There's so much color and so much ink. It's tough for me to keep track of what all that we've hit. Kirk Francis on the shimmer. X-Fractor Anthony Evans. Eric Rivers, first Bowman Refractor with Isaiah Satania out of 275 for Oklahoma. Deuce Alexander X-Fractor. Lewis Bond Refractor. And what is that? Josh Hoover. 1/1 Superfractor. Let's go. Our hobby case delivering a little Superfractor ink. That is awesome. Case number 2. And the Josh Hoover Superfractor for TCU. I love it. That's going to take our money mitt. Sorry, Bryce. Let's see here. Josh Hoover is going to Koi Fan 25, part of the close. 1/1 Superfractor ink. Let's go. In the money mitts. Let's see. What do we want to knock here? We're going to knock our Ty Simpson case hit. We'll keep Bryce Underwood up top there. Nasty. Impulsive Superfractor ink. I love it. Anthony Evans out of 350. He was sitting up there for a while. Vinny Anthony Refractor. And nice Cedric Alexander. First Bowman Gold ink for Vandy. Number 250. On the True Gold first Bowman auto. Eric Singleton Refractor. And Baron Morton out of 225. Finally, we get Underwood out of the money mitt. Bizzle, I will have an absorbent amount of money on the Buckeyes in that game. And on Mendoza not embarrassing Caleb Downs, for the record. Ryan should buy it. I'll let Ryan know. I'll let Ryan know that we should. Yeah, I did see that story. I did see that story last night. Kind of wild. I mean, it's no secret that that Fanatics was looking to acquire Panini before they bought the NBA and NFL licenses. Then from what I was reading, I didn't know this, but it sounds like one of the co-owners of Panini had passed away a few months ago, which is partially why they're looking into a sale again. But kind of interesting, especially for the news to come out. That, I mean, it obviously makes sense. You'd expect Fanatics to be the front runner in purchasing them, but man, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Who else is excited for Topps Prism football? And there's another case hit. Dean's List, Dante Moore. Oregon Ducks. On our second Dean's List of the break. Bizzle, you tell me when. Oh, my goodness. Well, right when I knock him down, he shows back up. Bryce Underwood. First Bowman Gold Shimmer to 50. There you go, Alan. That'll go along nicely with that auto. Gold Shimmer first Bowman. AJ Turner on the X-Fractor. There's Kakahuna on a refractor for Wisco. And upside down, Brennan Sorsby. Refractor ink to 299 Cincinnati. With yellow Bo Pribula out of 350. LaShawn Williams, and there's a Brennan Sorsby. I'm going to double check. They are not both variations. LaShawn Williams, refractor, and Brendan Sorsby on our second image variation. It looks like possibly one for case on those. Cincinnati Bearcats, and Brendan Sorsby going to Matty B. There you go, Matty. Nice image variation hit there. We've got Javian Thomas out of 350. This case is solid. Is that red ink for Ole Miss? It is 3 of 5. DeJon Stribling on the red shimmer first Bowman auto. Ole Miss. That's sick. DeJon Stribling. He is going to Jake's Hobbies. Jake, let's go. The value spot's coming through massive for you. We're going to knock Jaden Greathouse and get Stribling up there with the red shimmer ink. Caden Salter refractor. Is that true gold and red shimmer for you, Jake? Michael Toffee out of 325. X-Fractor, nice Sam Levitt X-Fractor for Arizona State, and Brennan Lewis with the refractor as well. And there's a lot of autos everyone can hit. Low numbered stuff of a lot of these guys. There's some crazy Ole Miss fans out there if you guys didn't know. We've got no word on Bowman draft as of yet. Usually December release, so TBD. Hopefully we hear something at some point soon. I wouldn't mind if it's early December. I think last year was like the first or second week of December. Right when we get a release date, we'll have it teased up in the app for you guys. There is Mario Craver out of 275. X-Fractor, Taylor Tatum. Taylor on the refractor for Georgia. And Devon Dampier, first Bowman base ink for the Utes. What is a Ute? What is a Ute? See our second auto hanging out right up on top there. We've got the Badgers, Vinny Anthony, green refractor to 99. Green refractor, first Bowman ink. Nate Frazier refractor. What up, Royster? Not yet. We do have a super. Unfortunately, it is not Gleason. There's Joey out of 325. Chris Brazel refractor. And Trent Walker on the shimmer. X-Fractor Trey Whites with Travion Wisner, first Bowman refractor, and Chris Vezina on the blue refractor to 150 for Clemson. Bizzle, I can't speak on that. I have no idea what you're talking about. That's past my range of expertise. And granted, it's already not a large... It's not a large area of expertise, just in general with me, but that's out of that range. Our 101 super is Josh Hoover, TCU, on the Impulsive. Or that, sorry, so what is it? The Campulse? Campulsivit? It's tough to read in the lights. Either way, it's sick. It's a super. Campus. That's so stupid. There's definitely not a space in between the S and the V there. There's no space there. It doesn't even say it on the back anywhere. I don't know. There is Jaden Virgin Morgan out of 15. White refractor ink for Boise State. That's dumb. I feel dumb now. Jaden is going to Jake's Hobbies. Oh my goodness, Jake. You guys can't sleep on those value spots anymore. Jake is cleaning up. Malik Rutherford refractor. And Harrison Wallace out of 275. X-Fractor Jaden once again. And Chase Soul with the first Bowman refractor. There's Eli Holstein. Pittsburgh basing. Touche. I've never claimed to be the smartest guy in any room, that's for sure. There is Louis Bond out of 325. Kekahuna on a refractor. Followed by Danny O'Neal. First Bowman white shimmer number to 15. The Badgers on the board again. Handful of white parallels coming through here. Josh Cameron X-Fractor. Dante Moore refractor. And Mazeo Bennett out of 325. I'm saying there's no space in between the S and the V. I can read, guys, I promise. Making me feel like Nag's mispronunciating things now. 3 boxes left in the hobby. We're moving on from the campus visit. We're moving on. The problem is we have nags breaking soccer and hockey too much. All right, let's go. Decker DeGraff on a shimmer. Dylan Stewart X-Fractor. And upside down, Jaden Greathouse, first Bowman Refractor. We've got Brandon Sorsby. Once again with some ink. Great case for Sorsby. Is that Huskers forever? We've got Luke Wysong to 325. Am I reading that right? Huskers forever? Jacoby Jackson, first Bowman Refractor. And nice Quintravion Wisner on the gold retro number to 50 for Texas. That's sick. Those retros look great. Those retros look great. There's Maddox Madsen on the X-Fractor. Caleb Douglas, first Bowman Refractor. We've got yellow up on top out of 350, Eli Sanders. And nice Quincy Porter. Green Refractor, ink to 99. OH. We gotta have another Ohio State fan in here somewhere, right? There is Makai Lemon on the refractor. Yep, base refractor. Oh boy. I don't know about the whole Huskers forever thing. All I'll say is I proudly stormed the field after the Gophers took down those Nebraska Cornhuskers just a few short weeks ago. We definitely don't need to talk about what happened to the Gophers the week after that. Now, to be fair, whether that was a stormable field or not is up for debate still, but we got to take the wins we can get here. Got to take the wins we can get. I think that was the last good thing to happen to a Minnesota sports team in the last 2 weeks. There's D'Angelo Bonds on the shimmer. Mark Gronowski on the X-Fractor. Upside down, Isaac Wilson refractor. And there is Dylan Stewart. Refractor ink to 299. Luckily I was able to walk down the steps. I didn't jump. So maybe I didn't storm the field. Maybe I slight jogged onto the field. Xavier Brown out of 325. And upside down, Kanye Udo refractor. And there's Dante Moore with a green Acropolis to 99. That's sick. That's our first numbered Acropolis refractor. 60 of 99. There is Mazeo Bennett Jr. Gold. First Bowman out of South Carolina. Numbered to 50 on the True Gold ink. And Peyton Bowen with a refractor. There's yellow out of 250 down Hayden. That's exactly it, Case. I'm using that from now on. Wesco on an X refractor. And Trevor Pena refractor. It wasn't a storm in the field. I strolled the field, that's for sure. Last box here. Of our hobby cases. Then we got Jumbo and Delight still after this. Failed to take down the goalpost. Ooh, that's embarrassing. To be fair, how does anyone take those things down anyways? I've never attempted to take down goalposts. It feels like it's a lot of work. Years ago. That's going to be a little bit before my time. What game was that? There is some more ink in our last hobby box. LJ Martin base ink. BYU. Alright, Bizzle. I'll check it out later. Hudson Clement upside down for no reason. Little J Nixon out of 325. We've got Jadarian Price refractor and Eli Holstein with the green retro to 99 for Pitt. That's got to take a lot. That's got to take a lot. Little purple shimmer out of 75, Javon Tracy for the Golden Gophers. Dallin Hayden X refractor. Luke Altmaier with a refractor. And a green Taylor to 99. There you go, Sean. Sean had asked about Taylor a little bit ago. And Steve Angeli, first Bowman blue ink. Or not a first Bowman, actually. He's been in Bowman products before. Syracuse on the true blue auto for Angeli. Upside down, Keon Jenkins, refractor. Last but not least, Krishan McRae out of 350. X-Fractor, Isaac Brown. Bo Pribola on a refractor and base upside down. That is 2 cases down. 2 left to go. Next 2 should be a bit quicker. Jumbo and Delight coming up. Fresh bag of sleeves. We are rolling. Let's go. Bowman Chrome U Jumbo. 4 autos per box. 8-box case. Let's do some damage here. Bizzle, did you say was, or do you mean to say is currently? All right, let's see it here, guys. Good luck. We've got Colin Simmons on the refractor. And out of 275, Mike Alejado for Hawaii. There's X-Fractor, Caden Lee. And we've got Kyson Brown. Blue mini diamond ink out of 150 for our first auto. Teed it up for me, Bizzle. Teed it up for me. We've got Caden Lee out of 325 for Ole Miss. Urlacher, refractor, Joe Royer out of 99. There is Harrison Wallace. True blue ink out of 150 for Ole Miss. And a little yellow mini diamond out of 350, Jonah Coleman. There's Owen McCown out of 350 UTSA. And, ooh, what is that? That is Whit Weeks on the refractor out of... Oh, that is sick. Out of 99, Acropolis auto John Mateer with that silver ink, that silver paint pen. That is sick. What in the world? John Mateer, 36 of 99. Man, those look good. There's the Campus Visit auto out of 99 on card. Acropolis, the 2 insert autos for Mateer going crazy. That's epic. They definitely have not done that before. There's Bazina on an X-Fractor. And Jaden Virgin Morgan, first Bowman base ink. After K-State beat Oklahoma. That's kind of awesome. There's Joe Lavis on the refractor. Luke Reynolds shimmer. Did you go to K-State? I'm assuming you said your classmates. We might have an issue there. My fiance is a KU grad, so she's slowly but surely developed me into a Jayhawk. And Mater. John Mater. Toe Mater. I did. That insert was easy to that one was easy to read. To be fair, I've never liked Kansas, but I really want to get down. We haven't gone yet. She went to a ton of basketball games, obviously, when she was down there. Oh, that's sick. How about Coy Parrish on the green refractor to 99? That's nasty. That's nasty. Congrats to the Coy spot. But yeah, we've talked about going down to that field house to catch a game. It just hasn't happened yet, but I do really want to get down there at some point. There's Aiden on an X-Fractor. Upside down, Coy Parrish, first one refractor, and Bryce Underwood doubling down. Green this time. 86 of 99. Campus Stars signatures. Bryce Underwood. There you go, Allen. There you go, Allen. He should be a Florida Gator, but he's a Michigan Wolverine right now. There's Deuce Alexander to 150. And Taylor with the base ink for Georgia. Rock Chalk. Rock Chalk. Upside down is Keldrick Fall Refractor and Jadarian Price. Nice white shimmer. Number to 15 for Notre Dame. And Jamarian Wilcox out of 325. Ukulele on the X-Fractor, and Quentin Martin Jr. First moment base ink. KSU's files. It's all right, guys. I'm not a full Jayhawk yet. Once I get down there, maybe I'll change my mind. I'm not hurt by those comments. There's Lofton on a Refractor. We got Xavier Brown out of 225. And Javian Thomas out of 150 blue mini diamond ink. In Mizzou, I wanted to get down. I want to do. I've talked about, speaking of going to games. There's Barnett Refractor, Malik Rutherford Shimmer. I'm trying to start like a yearly tradition with a couple of buddies, or I even talked about it with my fiance's family, doing like a different college stadium for a football game every single fall. Get down to see some SEC schools, get out west to see some, now Big Ten schools. Hit all the big spots. Have some respect on the national champs right now, Bizzle. Soon to be back-to-backers. Check the overall record. Check the overall record. Huskers, I'm an Ohio State fan. Ohio State. There's Caleb Douglas on the X-Fractor. And we got Colin Simmons. Refractor ink to 299 for Texas. In Mazzell on the Refractor. And Michael Van Buren out of 350 LSU. The coachless LSU now. Yeah, we got one. Oh, yeah. So we got 5 boxes left after this. Upside down. Eric Rivers, first moment base sink. Never heard of it. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I did just pick up something sick for myself. I got to show you guys this. Diego Pavia. First Bowman Refractor for Vandy. Traylon Ray on the Shimmer. Ahmad Hardy out of 275. X-Fractor Jacoby Jackson. Cropless Sam Levitt. There's Nate Frazier on a Refractor. And there's some Ty Simpson. How about the gold ink? That's nasty. On card, Ty Simpson, True Gold Auto to 50. Whoo! That's a beauty right there. That's a beauty right there. We're going to knock Kevin Jennings to get Ty Simpson up top. Just keep making this showcase look better. I like it. Dallin Hayden out of 350. Some more. There is DeAndre Moore Jr. True Blue first Bowman ink to 150. I love the amount of color. But like I said, so much blue. Sucker for those True Blues. Jalen Taylor Refractor. Fegan on the shimmer. And Bo Pribola out of 275 to wrap us up there. All right, hang tight. We're going to take a little intermission. I got to show you guys what I just bought. PC item. I was buying a whole bunch of memorabilia from Fanatics and saw this on their list. They only have 1 or 2 left. I was like, I need to have this. There wasn't really a question. Where'd that thing go? Here it is. One of my favorite PC pickups in a long time. Some of you guys are going to hate this, but that's alright too. I wrapped it up really bad. How sick is this? CFP 2025 Emeka Egbuka 24 College Football Playoff Champions auto. How nasty is that football? How sick is that? Ohio State logo on there. I was like, yeah, that, I gotta have that. They sold out of the Will Howards, unfortunately. There's a K-State legend right there. So yeah, I jumped on that thing right when I saw it. I was like, man, if I checked earlier, they probably would have had some more stuff. Alright, that's my show and tell for today. Let's get back into the case. yeah, Bizzle. You're just mad that Indiana's not going to have any college football playoff champions merch anytime soon. I appreciate it, A-Money. I've not been that stoked about something in a long time, to be honest with you guys. Just gotta find a good spot in the new house to put it in. I'm gonna put it right in the living room on the mantle underneath the TV. That's what I'm gonna do. We'll see if the fiance likes that. Wait, Sean Parker, X-Fractor, and GJ Frederick, Blue Mini Diamond Ink to 150. Some more blue ink as we're in our 4th jumbo box. Devin Dampier on the refractor. And Deshaun Bishop, yellow to 350. Followed by Max Clare. First Bowman base ink OH. Buckeyes on the board again. We've got Draylon Miller, refractor. Eric Rivers on the gold shimmer to 50 for Georgia Tech. Isaac Wilson to 325. X-Fractor, Steve Angeli. With Nigel Hunter, refractor. And Maddox Madsen. First Bowman Blue Mini Diamond Ink to 150 for Boise State. Malik Muhammad out of 275, excuse me. Upside down, Caleb Douglas. Red Raiders green ink, number to 99. She chose Michigan first. That's funny. Your dog has poor taste, I'm not going to lie. There's Morton on the refractor. And Luke Haas, Ole Miss. White shimmer to 15. Luke Haas on the board. Some more white refractor action. Those look so good. Cedric Alexander to 350 on the yellow. Halfway through the jumbo case. It's looking pretty good. The jumbo case is looking really good, actually. I like the amount of color that we're getting. Getting 4 autos per box in jumbo here. Reload some top loaders. We're flying through them. Nothing's safe when it comes to that rivalry, Bizzle. Nothing's safe. Let's go. Ja'Cory Barney out of 225 for the Huskers. And is that orange ink? Oh, that's sick. Haynes King. First Bowman true orange ink to 25. Woo, that's pretty. Haynes King on the board. Finally going to the Koi fan with the close. 8 of 25 true orange first Bowman auto. Let's see. What do I want to knock? We're going to knock Luke Altmaier on the gold. Let's start making some tough choices here. We're knocking Luke Altmaier. Get our Nussmeier refractor. Whit Weeks on the shimmer. And Quincy Porter out of 275 for the Buckeyes. X-Fractor, Quintravion Wisner. Pat the Glory, Sam Levitt, number to 150 on the blue refractor. Like that. Arizona State with Sam Levitt. Deuce Alexander refractor. LJ Martin refractor, ink to 299. I like that the refractor's numbered to 299 instead of 499. BYU. We've got Mike Alejado, number 299. Green for Hawaii. Love color match there with the green. And Jaden Mergen Morgan. Boy, just safe base ink. Had some low number color of him earlier. What's next? Dallas Wilson, first Bowman refractor. Carson Beck shimmer. And DeJon Stribling. True blue refractor to 150. Nate Frazier, X-Fractor. And Chase Sowell, Iowa State. Green ink on the first Bowman auto, numbered to 99. The clones on the board. With Terry Busey on a refractor. I'm also a closet Cyclone fan. My fiance's little sister graduated from Iowa State. I've gone down there the past 2 years now. This year and last year, we've all gone down together to do a game. Ames, Iowa is sweet. It's a fun city. I really, really enjoy it there. I was just thinking, I have some Iowa State gear. I do have some Kansas. I've got some Kansas gear here. Where are my K-State fans at? Rock chalk, baby. I 100% for the record stole that from my fiance's closet. Just throwing that out there. She has not gotten it back since. I gotta crack this door open. It's getting warm in here. Alright. 3 boxes left. 12 autos out of Jumbo. Sam Levitt, first Bowman refractor. Just gonna look real quick. That is just a base refractor. And Isaac Wilson on the purple shimmer to 75. Upside down. Big boy from Iowa. That is Aaron Graves. Blue mini diamond ink. The Hawkeyes on the board. And there's some more Mendoza. I think that's the same parallel. The Fuchsia Mini Diamond number to 225. I just need some Mendoza ink now. Fernando Mendoza with 2 numbered parallels. We've got Quincy Porter refractor upside down. Eric Rivers base ink for Georgia Tech. Talon Taylor, X-Fractor. Aiden Mazzell, X-Fractor with Anthony Hill Jr. First Bowman refractor out of the 499 with the Longhorns. No, Bizzle, I'd said already, Julian Sand is not in the product. Unfortunately, they did not get the Heisman winner in the product this year. There's Orange, Hakeem Williams. Orange refractor to 25. The color pops so nicely. So nicely. A.J. Turner, first Bowman refractor for the Gophers. And Dallas Wilson, number to 150 with the blue mini diamond for the Florida Gators. Little Diego Pavia. First Bowman base ink of Pavia. Finally on the board. Like it. There we go. Pavia basing. I keep him off the showcase for now, but that's a great one for the Pavia spot finally showing up. Kevin Jennings, nice first Bowman refractor for SMU. And Elijah Lofton, green shimmer to 99. Max Clare to 225. Oh, you'll find out, Bizzle. You'll find out. These stacks of color to my left are absolutely ridiculous. So much color in this break. Like I said, guys, if you missed it earlier, we are going to run this back. Dropping tonight to break tomorrow night with me. Make sure you get ready. The Wisconsin boys will have some full case pick your teams this evening, but we are running this back tonight. And that will be with yours truly once again. The product is really strong. Really, really strong. Topps did a great job with it again this year. All right. Matt Lauder out of 325. And upside down, my guy Max Clare. Oh, that's just an X-Fractor. That's a pump fake. The upside down X-Fractor. There's Pavi on an insert. Anthony Rogers, first Bowman refractor. And KC Concepcion out of 299 refractor ink for A&M. It's your favorite night of the week, Bizzle. Don't lie. Saturday night with Team Amel is going to be a fun one. Steve Angeli to 225. And Jeannie Bernard. Jeremy Bernard with the base ink. Bama. Lenora Sellers, first Bowman refractor. Luke Reynolds on the shimmer. And Chase Roberts to 275. Followed by upside down, D'Angelo Ponce. X-Fractor. And right behind him, sick, Kenny Johnson, black shimmer ink to 10 with the hashtag Hail to Pitt inscription auto. How sick is that? Kenny Johnson going to Jay Edmondson. Another nice value spot pickup. Woo-hoo! I'm just going to put him up there with Terry for those black shimmers with the inscription autos. I love that. My God, Alejado refractor. And Darius Taylor out of 350 on the yellow refractor for the Gophers. We've got Nisha Hunter refractor ink. Cornhuskers out of 299. There you go, Bizzle. Perfect. Ahmad Hardy refractor. And nice Rocco Becht on the Dean's List case hit for Iowa State. Great one there for Rocco. Green, Lewis Bond, green shimmer to 99. And just like that, we are down to one box left. In our jumbo case. And then we got a full another case left after that. How about that? Let's see it here, guys. Give me some heat for some last box mojo. 101 Superfractor auto in the mitt of Josh Hoover. Plenty of other big names all around them. Oh, that's hilarious. You got it. You got it. All right, Cedric Alexander to 275. And upside down, X-Fractor, Micah Alejado. We've got Maddox Madsen on the refractor and Preston Stone, base sync Northwestern. The Pumpkin Man. Yellow Bryant Wesco out of 350. Seen a bunch of stuff for Wesco here in this break. And there's Trades Green. I almost flipped through that one. LSU base auto. This auto's off to the right side. Almost missed it. I think 2 autos left now in this jumbo case. There's Dylan Stewart with a refractor. Ja'Cory Barney, shimmer. Traylon Ray out of 150. Upside down. Lenore Sellers on the first Bowman X-Fractor. I needed that to be some ink. We needed that to be some ink. And oh my goodness. Well, that's one way to do it. Lenora Sellers, first Bowman Gold Shimmer Auto, the on-card ink 22 of 50. Wow. Lenora Sellers, she was sitting up there to the end. Koi Fan 25 taking him home. That is nasty. I have got to throw that in the money mitts. The double up on ink, the first Bowman Gold Shimmer Auto. Wow, that is awesome. All right, let's get this thing in the money mitt here. And the last box of Jumbo coming through for us here, guys. And there is our new money mitts. Let's see, Tucker Gleason refractor. He's that big. I didn't realize he was that big. Louis Bond at 325. And Harrison Wallace blue ink, number 2/150 for Ole Miss. I gotta see this here. I mean, he doesn't look mad. He looks big, but they don't have any stats or anything on the back of the autos. 6'7" tight end for him. That's wild. There's Mendoza on a refractor, and oh my goodness. Why don't we double down on the case hits too? Lenora Sellers, Dean's List. That's the second case hit in this case. Epic, epic case for the Sellers spot. Staying in our money mitts. And there's Garrett Nussmeier with a nice green shimmer to 99. All right. One case left here, guys. We are feeling delightful. Let's see what damage we can do. 10 boxes as I mess up our showcase. There we go. That looks good. Man, that looks good. There's a lot of big cards up on the showcase right now, guys. For the record. There's a lot of big cards up on the showcase. Alright, here we go. Autos are going to be right on the back there. So you got the X-Fractor, Miller Moss for Louisville. That's sick. Javon Tracy out of 48. Javon Tracy out of 48. That little black and white stripe. Grayson James on the shock. Javian Thomas refractor. And we get into some color here. There is Troy Stellato to 325. Garrett Nussmeier to 325. I don't have my second mid on me. We'll just roll with the one for now. Aiden Chiles to 150 on the blue mini diamonds. And it's 3 autos, right? Oh my goodness. Let's start it off with a big one. How about Dante Moore? Refractor ink to 299. Oregon Ducks. With the Dante Moore ink. I'm going to knock our 2 black autos. We'll bring those back up. I want to show Dante Moore some love. Next up, Quentin Joyner. Campus Stars signatures for the Red Raiders. And the shock auto, that is Delight exclusive, Jamarian Wilcox. With the Delight shock auto. I like these Delight cases, my goodness. A great first box there. Let's see what else we got. Cedric Alexander, X-Fractor. Right up on top out of 48. It's going to be one of these in every box. That's wild. Darrell Robinson for Auburn. Chris Vazina on the shock. With Rocco Becht on a refractor. That's just a base refractor. 689 it is. We've got Max Clare to 350 yellow. Kevin Jennings, College Rule Playbook Gold to 50. Stuff for SMU.
If we vacuum out here, is it too loud?
I mean, go ahead and try. I don't know.
Okay, just let me know.
There is Michael Van Buren to 325 for LSU. And nice Sam Levitt, first Bowman base ink. Arizona State. Finally, Levitt on the board. There is Braylon Locke, first Bowman base ink for Arizona. And last but not least, Talon Taylor on the first Bowman shock auto. That's a beauty for the Taylor spot. And Georgia, the light is stacked. I have to grab a fresh pack of sleeves. Can you guys hear that vacuuming? I can hear it a little bit. People tracking in leaves and stuff today or something. Who else needs some love in our last case, guys? There's Quentin Martin on the X-Fractor. Chris Brazel out of 48 for Tennessee. We've got Keon Jenkins with a shock for FIU. Matt Jones, first Bowman refractor. Caden Vegan out of 325 Illinois. It is just hit after hit after hit after hit here. There's Colin Simmons out of 225 for Texas. Ty Simpson with some more color out of 275 Alabama. And then we've got, oh, that's nasty, Diego Pavia. Vandy Retro Orange ink to 25. How nasty is that? Oh my goodness. Oh my, Diego Pavia here going to Bourbon Dude. Finally on the board. Made him wait for that one. Made him wait for that one. We are going to knock, let's see. Let's knock Marcel Reed. I'm going to keep Dante Moore up there for now. We're going to knock Marcel Reed to get Pavia up top. The showcase just keeps getting better and better. We got 2 autos left here. There is Omari Kelly, base ink. And Cedric Alexander, Vandy, with 2 autos in that box. The shock auto there. We also need to see a mascot auto, too. All right, Deshaun Bishop, X-Fractor. And that's the gold stripe out of 25 KC. A&M with the gold. Delight exclusive. Grayson James shock. John Mateer. John Mater. First Bowman refractor for the Sooners. We've got a nice orange Dante Moore College Rule Playbook. Numbered to 25. We can throw him right behind the refractor. Refractor auto, I should say. Isaiah Satanega out of 350 for the Sooners. Decker DeGraff out of 325. I'd love to see a big kahuna here. And there is, how about some more Haynes King ink? The Campus Visit auto. Numbered to 99 on card, Haynes King. Campus Visit Inc. There we go. That'll go behind the true orange auto. Terry Busey with the black shimmer of him earlier. Now Refractor Inc. to 299. He's actually got a great auto. I like that auto a lot. And, ooh, what is that? Caden Veldkamp out of 25. FAU. On the yellow-black auto, Caden Veldkamp here with some low-numbered ink. Going to Jake's Hobbies. Should have known. I should have known. Jake is cleaning up. And it just helps that there's so much low-numbered ink here. It's a really big deal. There's Nolan Ray on the X-Fractor. Don't sleep on those value spots tonight, guys. Malik Rutherford on the shock. Malik Murphy, numbered to 48 on the black and white Delight Shimmer. Eric Singleton, Refractor. Nice. Darius Taylor to 350 for the Gophers. Decker DeGraff out of 325. Nice. Diego Pavia. Yellow Refractor to 75. That looks good with Bandy. Go behind that orange ink. From there, we've got nice Darian Mensah. First Bowman base auto. Haven't seen him yet. This kid's a stud. The Duke. First Bowman auto. Jaden Virgin Morgan out of 299. Refractor ink. There you go again, Jake. Oh, Jake's already plotting for tonight's drop. And last but not least, Francis, the big boy, on the shock auto for Miami. 5 autos left here, or 5 boxes left here. 15 autos total. We've got DT Sheffield on the X-Fractor. Jonah Coleman, shock. Marcel Reed, back-to-back shocks. That's a sweet one. Is that a variation? 689. I've said that a million times tonight. It is not. Well, there's Marcel Reed. Eli Holstein, Refractor. Preston Stone with the blue retro to 150. That's awesome. Unnumbered retro, or unautoed retro. There is Baron Morton out of 350, Texas Tech. And some more Mendoza color. Man, we just need the auto now out of 325. Fernando Mendoza. That spot's due. That spot is due. Chris Brazel out of 299. Refractor ink for Tennessee. Upside down, RJ Maryland out of 150. True Blue Ink SMU. And last but not least, it is, oh my goodness, Lenoris Sellers once again. First Bowman Delight Shock Auto. Oh my goodness. That spot is crushing. The close at the very end. Loading up on Lenoris Sellers. Can't sleep on those big spots either, guys. Whew. That's the third. The third Lenoris Sellers auto. With that gold shimmer up top. There's Vasco on an X-Fractor. Mario Craver with a shock. And Max Clare, number to 48. Great card for the Buckeyes. What up, A Singer? I'm almost positive we have seen his name before. in this break, obviously, but I'm not sure what. There's just so much ink and so much color to keep track of. There's green on a refractor. Eli Sanders, number to 350 for USC. Sean McCray out of 225. And how about a Dean's List? That is KC for Texas A&M with the Dean's List case hit. And into our 3 autos. Kevin Coleman Jr., first Bowman base ink for Mizzou. We've got Harrison Wallace, first Bowman base ink, Ole Miss. And last but not least, upside down, Isaac Brown, numbered to 25 on the Louisville first Bowman ink. Isaac Brown is going to the Koi fan with the close. It's another great card. My goodness, that closer spot crushing. And we've been here for just over 2 hours, and we are down to the end. 3 boxes left. Dylan Stewart X-Fractor. Braylon Locke on the shock. Kevin Coleman, number to 48 for Mizzou. And Baron Morton, refractor. Some color first. Caden Veltkamp out of 150. There's Taylor Tatum out of 325. Yellow refractor, James Peoples to 350. Love that card. Hint, hint. And 3 autos, Joey Aguilar with the base ink Tennessee QB1. The Vols showing up with some base ink. Micah Alejado, first Bowman base ink. I'll give you a big low numbered auto here. We need another super. There is Jaden Baugh on the Shimmer ink for the Florida Gators, or the Shock ink for the Florida Gators. Jaden Baugh brings us down to 2. Brings us down to 2. Maddox Madsen on the X-Fractor. CJ Allen shock. And Kanye Udo on a 25. Arizona State. And Kanye going to Joseph Delphs. We've got nice Darius Taylor, first Bowman refractor. Jamarion Wilcox to 325 on the Aqua. Carson Hansen out of 350 for Iowa State. I think he's a Minnesota kid. I want to look real quick. Doesn't say where he's from. I'm almost 99% positive he's the one from Minnesota. Oh, that's sick. Look at that black refractor. 4 of 10, Trent Walker for Oregon State. That is such a clean-looking card. Trent Walker, first Bowman, black refractor is epic. And then into some ink. Jonah Coleman, blue mini diamond auto for Washington. We've got Malik Muhammad, refractor ink to 299 for Texas. And last but not least, we have Kedrick Falk on the Shock ink. Keldrick Falk for Auburn. And that brings it down, guys, to 1 box left. Box Mojo. Give me a big one to wrap it up here. For some reason it looks like it's snowing outside. There's Mark Gronowski on an X-Fractor. Good luck, guys. I want to see some heat here to wrap us up. There's Denzel Boston on the shock. Aaron Graves out of 48. Nigel Hunter, refractor. Malik Murphy, green mini diamond. The Beavers out of 99. Josh McRae to 225. We've got Nate Frazier, Georgia Gold, number to 50. And 3 autos to wrap us up. Starting us off, Ty Simpson. That's a great one. The base ink to go along with that true gold up top. Alabama with the Ty Simpson auto. Auto number 2 is going to be D'Angelo Pons to 150, the Hoosiers. Blue mini diamond ink. And last but not least, low number, that is Utah Utes. Wayshawn Parker to 25 to wrap up our 4-case pick your player. That was a ton of fun. Appreciate you guys jumping in, hanging out with me on this one. Don't miss out. We are going to run back another pick your player dropping tonight, so stay tuned. That'll drop, like I said, 10 or 10:15 p.m. Central. We're running this thing back. This product is stacked. I am in love with this stuff, and like I said, that was a good time. So with that, guys, let's go through and recap this one. Starting off here, actually gonna grab our 3-row. We've got a massive stack of refractors. I'm not going to go through these. These are all of our base refractors of not the bigger names. There's plenty of solid names in here, don't get me wrong, but that's just all refractors that I will sleeve up before they ship out. And then we've got some of our bigger names here. Mater, John Deere, Fernando Mendoza, X-Fractors and some stuff in here too. Lenore Sellers, Kevin Jennings, Sam Levitt, Diego Pavia, Coy Parrish, Gunnar Stockton, John Mateer, Diego Pavia, Lenore Sellers, Mendoza, Sellers, Parrish, Haynes King, Diego Pavia, and Lenore Sellers. After that, we've got X-Fractors. Nice big stack of X-Fractors. There's the X-Fractors compared to the Shimmers. 9 players, got as much ink as a jumbo with more numbered cards. Perfect. And you got to choose the players, too. X-Fractors, Shimmers, Shocks out of the light. So X-Fractors first. We've got Trey White, AJ Turner, Sam Levitt, Anthony Evans, Deuce Alexander, Aaron Graves, Kevin Jennings, James Peoples, Xavier Brown, Justice Lowe, Bo Pribola, Jadarian Price, Grayston James, Keon Jenkins, Kevin Jennings, AJ Turner, Dallas Wilson, Deuce Alexander, Aaron Graves, Owen McCown, Anthony Rogers, Matt Lauder, Max Clare, Dawson Pendergrass, Avery Johnson, Kennedy Erlacher, Matt Lauder, Max Clare, and D'Angelo Pons. Decker DeGroff, Anthony Rogers, Eric Singleton, Joey Aguiar, Denzel Boston, DJ Frederick, Mark Gronowski, Maddox Madsen, Dylan Stewart, Ethan Vasco, DT Sheffield, Nolan Ray, Deshaun Bishop, Quinton Martin Jr., Cedric Alexander, Miller Moss, Mike Alejado, D'Angelo Pons, Max Clare, Talon Taylor, Aiden Mazzell, Quintravion Wisner, Nate Frazier, Wayshawn Parker, Steve Angeli, Caleb Douglas, Jacoby Jackson, Aiden Chiles, Ugalele, Caden Lee, Chris Vazina, Dallin Hayden, Isaac Brown, Mark Gronowski, Brent Wesco, Dylan Stewart, Max Madsen, Jaden Virgin Morgan, Josh Cameron, and Taylor Tatum. That's all X-Fractors. Now we got Shimmers here. Ja'Cory Barney, Luke Reynolds, Whit Weeks, Carson Beck, Traylon Ray, Caden Fegan, Malik Rutherford, Luke Reynolds, D'Angelo Pons, Decker DeGraff, Trent Walker, Kirk Francis, Nick Harbor, Luke Altmaier, Max Clare, Anthony Rogers, Matt Jones, Bryson Washington, Pierce Clarkson, Taylor Tatum, and Deshaun Bishop. Followed by Shocks, Denzel Boston, CJ Allen, Braden Locke, Mario Craver, Marcel Reed, Jonah Coleman, Malik Rutherford, Grayson James, Keon Jenkins, Chris Vazina, and Grayson James. From there, yellow refractors numbered to 350. Yep, all to 350 here. Carson Hansen, James Peoples, Eli Sanders, Baron Morton, Darius Taylor, Isaiah Santegna, Max Clare, Bryant Wesco, Darius Taylor, Deshaun Bishop, Cedric Alexander, Michael Van Buren, Dallin Hayden, Jonah Coleman, Owen McCown, Krishan McCray, Dallin Hayden. I'll get all these top loaded too before they ship out. Eli Sanders, Bo Pribola, Javian Thomas, Anthony Evans, Billy Edwards, Dejon Stribling, Chris Brazel, Jacoby Jackson, Javante Barnes, Josh Cameron, Danny O'Neill, Joe Royer, Reed Harris, Kennedy Erlacher, Jaden Baugh, Dejon Stribling, LJ Martin, and LJ Martin. All out of 350 there. Aqua's numbered to 325. We've got Jamarion Wilcox, Taylor Tatum, Decker DeGraff, Caden Fegan, Michael Van Buren, Garrett Nussmeyer, Troy Stellato, Lewis Bond, Matt Lauder, Isaac Wilson, Caden Lee, Jaden Nixon, Xavier Brown, Luke Wysong, Lewis Bond, Mazeo Bennett, Joey Aguilar, Michael Toffee, Taylon Taylor, Ja'Cory Barney, Denzel Boston, Ty Simpson, Danny O'Neill, Ahmad Hardy, Quentin Martin, and Colin Simmons. Number 275, Ty Simpson, Cedric Alexander, Chase Roberts, Quincy Porter, Malik Muhammad, Ahmad Hardy, Bo Pribola, Jamarion Wilcox, Mike Alejado, Harrison Wallace, Mario Craver, Isaiah Satania, Darius Taylor, Lewis Bond, Eric Rivers, Trebor Pena, Whit Weeks, Josh Hoover, Troy Stellato, and Braden Locke. Next up to 225, Josh McCray, Krishan McCray, Colin Simmons, Steve Angeli, Max Clare, Ja'Cory Barney, Xavier Brown, Baron Morton, Bryant Wesco, Carson Beck, Isaac Wilson, Preston Stone, LJ Martin, Caden Salter, Jaden Nixon, and Emmett Brown. Number 150 are Blues, Caden Velkamp, Preston Stone, Aiden Chiles, Traylon Ray, Dallas Wilson, Dejon Stribling, Sam Levitt, Deuce Alexander, Chris Vazina, Wayshawn Parker, Jaden Baugh, Malik Rutherford, Grayson James, Malik Murphy, Dejon Stribling, Carson Beck, and Jaden Mergen Morgan. Out of 99 greens now, Malik Murphy, Garrett Nussmeyer, Lewis Bond. That is Elijah Lofton, Micah Alejado, Coy Parrish. On the green refractor, Joy Royer, Taylon Taylor, Eli Holstein, Dante Moore, Justice Lowe, Krishan McCray, Traylon Ray, DJ Frederick, Caden Hauser, Mark Gronowski, and Isaiah Satania. Purples to 75, Isaac Wilson, Javon Tracy, Harrison Wallace, Kevin Jennings, Josh McCray, CJ Allen. Golds to 50, Nate Frazier, Kevin Jennings, Eric Rivers, Quintravion Wisner. We've got the Delight parallel to 48, Aaron Graves, Kevin Coleman, Max Clare, Malik Murphy, Chris Brazel, Darrell Robinson, and Javon Tracy. After that, orange to 25, Hakeem Williams and Malik Rutherford. Delight parallel to 25, Kanye Udo and KC Conception. White to 15, Luke Haas, Jadarian Price, Danny O'Neill, and Max Clare. Followed by black refractor to 10, Trent Walker. And a little honorable mention, parallels, Fernando Mendoza with the triple parallels, 2 to 225, 1 to 325 on Mendoza. From there, image variations, Kevin Jennings, and Brendan Sorsby for our 2 image variations. And the Dean's List, Case Hits, KC Conception, Rocco Becht, Dante Moore, and Ty Simpson on our Dean's List. Now into autos, this massive stack. Let me sort these out by color real quick, guys. I want to see all the different stacks that we have. All right, give me like 10 minutes to get these all sorted out. Who's still here with me watching the recap? That's a big question. Alright, there we go. All set now. Let's start it off with some base ink. All of our base autos here. Javonte Barnes, CJ Allen, Michael Toffee, Maddox Madsen, Ja'Cory Barney, Dawson Pendergrass, Mazeo Bennett, Chase Roberts, Luke Wysong, Anthony Evans, Anthony Rogers, Aiden Chili's, Bryson Washington, Braylon Russell, Devon Dampier, Eli Holstein, Brennan Sorsby, LJ Martin, Jaden Virgin Morgan, Taylon Taylor, Quinton Martin, Eric Rivers, Max Clare, Jaden Virgin Morgan, Eric Rivers, Diego Pavia, Jeremy Bernard, Preston Stone, Tradez Green, Sam Levitt, Braden Locke, Omari Kelly, Darian Mensa, Kevin Coleman, Harrison Wallace, Joey Aguilar, and Micah Alejado. We've got Refractor Autos to $2.99. There's some great names in that pile. Refractor Autos to $2.99. Malik Muhammad, Luke Reynolds, Bryant Wesco, Kanye Uda, Draylon Miller with the hashtag something, Brandon Sorsby, Dylan Stewart, Colin Simmons, LJ Martin, Anthony Hill, KC Conception, Nigel Hunter, Terry Busey, Jaden Virgin Morgan, and Chris Brazel. Blues to 150. We've got Hudson Clement, Evan Pryor, Bryson Washington, Eric Rivers, James Peoples, Bryant Wesco, Steve Angeli, Kyson Brown, Harrison Wallace, Javian Thomas, DeAndre Moore, DJ Frederick, Maddox Madsen, Aaron Graves, Harrison Wallace, RJ Maryland, Jonah Coleman, and D'Angelo Pons. Green to 99. Sawyer Robertson, Jaden Greathouse, Vinny Anthony, Quincy Porter, Caleb Douglas, and Chase Sowell. Followed by golds to 50. Caden Velkamp, Cedric Alexander, Mazeo Bennett, and Luke Altmaier with a true gold. From there, out of 25, Caden Velkamp, Isaac Brown, and Wayshawn Parker. And number to 15, Jaden Virgin Morgan. With the Insert Ink Campus Star signatures, Chase Roberts and Quinton Joyner. And the Retro Marcel Reed auto. Followed by the Delight Shock autos, Jamarion Wilcox, Taylon Taylor, Cedric Alexander, Francis Mayoga, Jaden Baugh, and Keldrick Falk. Followed by Not done yet. Black Shimmer Autos. Terry Busey with the Go Aggies. And Kenny Johnson with the Hail to Pitt, both out of 10. So sick there. And that brings us to our showcase. We've got Diego Pavia. Yellow refractor out of 350. And the orange retro ink to 25. Diego Pavia going to Bourbon Dude. Up next, Dejon Stribling. Red Shimmer ink to 5. Jake's Hobby's taking that one home. Dante Moore showing up a couple times. College Rule Playbook orange refractor and the refractor out of the 299. Dante Moore is going to Rudy Danino. Next up, we've got John Mateer. Campus Visit ink to 99 and the Acropolis Silver Pen Auto to 99. John Mateer is going to Ray 32 Ray. After that, Ty Simpson, base ink and the True Gold Auto to 50. Sick one there. Ty Simpson making his way to Vogel BA12. After that, we've got Bryce Underwood. First Bowman Gold Shimmer Refractor to 50. The Campus Star signatures and the green Campus Star Auto to 99. Bryce Underwood with a pairing of autos and some color. Going to quick draw. Up next, Haynes King. Campus Visit ink to 99 and the orange first Bowman Auto to 25. Georgia Tech. And Haynes King going to the Koi Fan 25. This is all the closer stuff here. Josh Hoover. Campus Visit 1/1 Superfractor ink. So awesome there. Josh Hoover going to the Koi Fan 25. And last but not least, in our money mitts, the big dog, Lenoris Sellers Dean's List SP, the Campus Star signatures, the first Bowman Shock Auto from Delight, and the first Bowman Gold Shimmer Auto 22 of 50. Both these on card. An epic break for the Lenoris Sellers spot. And Koi Fan 25. That is going to do it here, guys. I'm going to get that next one teased up right now. We'll see you back here tomorrow for some more Bowman Chrome player break action. Hop in with the Wisconsin boys. They got more Bowman Chrome up and filling right now. Thanks, guys.